Wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to find. We'll take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. It's okay to not be okay. Let's talk it out, don't drift away.
Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning to Asia, Africa, North America. Good morning to all our Take 5 fans, and good morning to Kenu, and how are you? Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Kenu, are you hearing me? Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Not too bad on you.
I'm good, thank you. Go right ahead when you're ready.
Okay.
Mr. Jester?
Tap the switch now to
Mr.
enable
Jester is here.
It will clean up and free up gigabytes of storage space in one tap.
So Jester, can we
If you
say
don't
good
know how to
morning?
turn it on.
Good morning to you, Kenro.
Okay. Good morning, and how is you?
I'm good, and just getting over a cold.
Oh, that's very bad too much.
You don't take your head, no?
No, at all.
All right.
I don't think so, Kenro, but good, that's all right. Go right ahead when you're ready.
Yeah. All right. This morning, Lord, we give you thanks. We give you praise. Father, we glorify your name. Thank you for putting us to bed. Thank you for those who are lucky to see the morning rising sun. Thank you for the breath to breathe unto each and every one of us. Father, I stretch my hands to thee, no other help I know but only you. And if thou desire yourself from me, this hour, Lord, thou shalt do. Father, the country I bring before you, remember Grenada, carry complete Martinique. Father God, remember the folk of Grenada, remember the entire of Grenada, this our blessed Lord. Father, take it in charge if thou be so please. The Prime Minister I bring before you this morning. Remember ministers in your hand, this our Lord. Remember the opposition party I bring before you. Remember each and every minister, this our blessed Lord. Leave all of them not alone, but still support and comfort them this morning, blessed Lord. Father, the school children I bring before you here and everywhere. Look over each and every one of them, pass by the school, the teachers, the principal, the security. But each and every one of them, guide them and protect them to protect those children this hour, Lord. Father God, remember the youth of the land. Remember the youth I bring before you, far away from all the freedom flashing, Lord. Lend them the hammer of love to bring down the stony heart. This our blessed Lord. Remember the adults, cannot fix the one, those cannot tell themselves. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord, the entire force. But by a police station, reach out and touch each and every one of them. Those on duty and those out of duty. Remember the SSA, remember the RRU. Father God, they allow we children this hour, Lord. They allow we brothers and sisters this morning, blessed Lord. Remember the hospital I bring before you, the sick and afflicted one, those on the hospital bed. Then you rock the mortal body, and when it's day, they cry for night, and when it's night, they cry for day. Reach out and touch them this morning, blessed Lord. Those in the maternity ward, active for deliverance for them, those preparing themselves for the operation table, active for success for each and every one of them this morning, blessed Lord. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. What could I tell you about your country, your village, your parish, Lord? Pass by the prison this hour, Lord. Young and tender plan. Lord, some are sick and some are sad and some are love they have. But this morning, Lord, hold them with your strong and powerful hand. Guide them to serve them, Lord. The walkers are walking with them, Lord. I bring them before you this morning, blessed Lord, my God and my King. I bring Andrew before you this morning, Lord. Remember that son this morning, blessed Lord. Remember CJ I bring before you this hour, Lord. Remember she whom she left behind. Remember each and every one of them. Remember just this morning, Lord. Father, remember the thing of his body. Remember whom he left behind. Guide and protect, bless both of them, Lord. If thou be so pleased. My God and my King, remember each and every one, the village, the people in the village, this our Lord. But my God and my King, take them inside. Remember those are walking on the ready station. I bring each and every one of them before you. Bind them together like one bone glass that cannot be broken. Leave no veins to Satan could enter this our Lord. To separate them from the love this morning, blessed Lord. My God and my King. Take everyone inside with thou be so pleasing. My next order for what I feel to mention. You will give it unto me as just as the disciple to say, our Father in heaven, holy to thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but lead us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you so much to you, Kenro.
Amen.
And hope that cold never gets you because I hear it's bad as brick bottle.
No, no, I passed the age.
You pass the age? Well, let's hope
Don't keep,
so.
don't keep
Let's hope
just like
so.
you and
No, I passed
younger,
the
but
age. I
not,
passed the age too.
no, but you can see me age.
I can see you age now. Well, we got to turn you upside
No,
down. That's all right.
no, you can see me age. There's a lot of even as you know.
Ah, I see. Well, stay
But
well. Mm.
right, yes.
Take care of yourself now.
Well, all right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a lovely day, Kenro.
Same to you. All
Okay,
right,
bye-bye.
bye.
So we had Keno praying for us this morning to start the day. So, Jester, is everything okay with you?
No.
What's wrong with you now?
Well, as I say, just finishing get over this cold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you'll hear it in my voice. You should hear it. Who knows me?
I don't really
Know,
want to hear it anyway, so but
who
that's
know me
okay.
well would realize, it's not there. So probably I won't able to laugh or too loud
Don't
today.
laugh. Oh,
You
we
know what I'm
already.
saying?
Yes, I got you. We already have Mary from Toronto on the line. Good morning to you, Chance the Gamer. Hope all is well and hope the weather is treating you a bit better moving forward. Although this is January, it is the coldest, almost the coldest month of the winter months.
Yeah.
January. It's like when you come from, especially the people that come from the Caribbean and going back to the land, the winter land. It is really, really cold. But you live in it, you gotta deal with it. So good morning to you again, Mary. Let me say good morning to Faithlin Hallie Douglas, Bernadette Abraham. Good morning to Coffee in the morning. He too is under the weather. He has what you had, Jester.
Yeah.
His came, it went, and then it came back again. So he has a double dose of it.
Yeah.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Daphne Date and family out there in Toronto. Good buongiorno, Olovaci. Haven't seen you as yet on NP. Good morning. Lorna Bain, good morning. Junior up there at the Heights, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Nicholas Snag. Well, we already said good morning to Kenro because she prayed for our opening this morning. Bandy Chester David, good morning. Pat Pay and family, good morning to you. Good morning to SBW. Buddy in the lane over there, good morning to you. Kathleen Ledlow, good morning. Royal Charles Alexander, good morning. Antonia Francois, good morning to you. Good morning to the university under the
Cashew
Cashew
tree.
Tree. Good morning to Ann Bernard and Radio Man. Good morning to Aito, Bushies, Chubby. Good morning to Sherry in Maryland. Wendy out there in Toronto. Carol Belfon, good morning to you. Good morning to Bernard Belfon. Good morning to Shady Belfon. Good morning to Nikki Sylvester. Good morning to Karine. Good morning to Silverly. As a matter of fact, let me say good morning to the elite warriors out there at the Plains Park that comes to work out every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the full metal jacket as they say.
Elite warrior.
The elite warriors.
Don't
Don't ask me any question, just I'm saying good morning, okay? Good morning to Cashin, Christian, Riley, Ty. Good morning to Tyrick, and I can't remember his little brother name, but you know who you are, the Clouden family. Good morning to all of you. And Jester, good morning to you. How you doing?
Good morning to Leslie Nicholas, who you call already on because I try to preserve my voice as
Really?
much as possible. Yeah. Good morning to the Glynns family out there in Boston. Leslie Nicholas and his wife, Andy Moose Bartholomew, Winted John. Yeah, Alistair Aito Dubois. Yeah.
And
Good
Wifey
morning to
Dubois. Wifey Dubois also.
Oh, she's always locked in as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Yeah. All right. Good morning to Claire Maho. Celia Robinson, good morning. My eyes fall upon when yesterday and this
Yesterday
morning
was
as well.
Monday. Yeah.
This morning as well,
Mhm.
I don't know if it was a blessing or it was.
Let me also say good morning to Kit Lalson. He has become a regular on our program. Thank you so much for always checking in with us.
Yes, who's that?
Lorna Bean has checked in also.
Patricia Bisses,
Yes.
good morning to you. Good morning to Miss Gladys out there in Maddie.
And just in
Good
case.
morning to you, Michelle. Michelle, I did not see you send me those topics as yet. All right. You need to send me
And
those
just
topics.
in case.
Justin, Tootman. Yeah,
Tootman, yes.
Yeah, Chloe, we have to check with him sometime this week.
No problem.
Find out appropriate
Yes.
time and one afternoon and head up by the man in the tower.
Oh, he lives in a tower?
He has a tower.
He gives
in the house.
He gives how you call it, directions to the airlines or the planes that are coming in or the ships that are coming into the
Maybe
ocean.
he must be doing it that way, not aware of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
it's a good morning to almost everyone that we know, and if we miss anybody, we'll say.
yeah.
Now I have an apology. When I learned Queen Victoria is where all my thinking came. Kathleen Ledlow last week said that she was not going to listen to the whole program because she's going to her funeral.
She was on the run.
My brother. So I think it just as though she was saying my brother to you, but it was her brother's funeral she was going to.
Oh.
So, Kathleen, I'd like to say, accept our deepest condolences. It
Yes.
sort of missed us when you wrote it. So, it's not that we just bypass you and didn't say our condolences, just that I misinterpret what your message was. So, I know you're going through some sort of pain because it's your brother. So, hang in there. It is not an easy time for anybody to deal with when they lose when they lose their loved one. I'm hoping that you check in so that she will, well, she listen afterwards. She'll know that we pedal back.
I too would like to extend my deepest condolences as a result of the passing of your brother.
And I hope I get it right because I think she said she's going to funeral have my brother. So I didn't. I thought it was she was talking to you as brother, but yeah. So what's new and exciting?
Well, there is one member of the community, a River Sally community, that needs some urgent medical attention. In fact, they had a fundraising for her Saturday, gone, and it was very well supported, but we're still looking to do another fundraiser this coming Saturday, where we expect to have a couple of football matches at the River Sally playing field, of the senior football team, 40-plus team. So, a team like Real Old Men will be involved. And people will be making the contributions and have a bar, So we're asking members of the community and the surroundings to please turn out in the numbers. Anybody hearing this could spread the news that it's for what it cause. It's Beverly John, she has I think this is gallbladder stones. It's really, really bad, I understand. Yeah, and she needs to do some surgery. I think she had to go to Trinidad to do such.
Okay.
And so it's really a dire situation, and Claire, we have to be looking out for one another in situations like these, you know what I'm saying? So
Kathleen Ledlow has checked in, so I'm not sure if she heard us before. And Kathleen, if you didn't hear us last week, I misinterpret what you said when you said, I am not going to be with you in the whole show because I have to go to funeral of my brother. And I thought you were talking to Jester as your brother, not knowing that you lost your brother. If that is the case, say yes, and please accept our deepest condolences to you, because we know when you lose someone, some loved one, it's not an easy road for any of us to travel. It takes a while for you to get not even over it, but to sort of get some semblance of quietness and some peace there.
Yeah. So
Yes, it was
that's
a
it.
brother. Yeah.
What else? What else? What
There is
else
nothing
is
else.
happening? Well, okay. There is nothing else.
So today, today. Last week our program, we had men checking in to give their views on what we were talking about, how to open up. And I do hope that some of the men that was listening do make the change or help us to make the change so that we can treat each other right, in the sense that give you the moment to talk, to listen, give us the moment to say what we have to say, and then we listen and you listen and everything, so it's going to be a better thing. And I would like to say congratulations to all the men that has checked in. Now, today we have another topic, and it's called valuable things money can't buy. So here is the quiz for you guys today. The first female that calls to tell me what's some of the things or five of the things that you think money cannot buy, let me know. Call me. First female. Anybody, the number is 404-1189. Please call me. I'm looking for the female person to call me and tell me five of the valuable things that money cannot buy. This is how we are starting up our program today. Okay, we have a call. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
See, that's Lorna Bain. You see, my girl is listening.
Wow.
Good morning. Okay.
So
Good
early?
morning.
Yes, she's going to call back
So,
anyway,
yes,
because she just want to give me five of the things. Give me five things that you know that valuable things that money cannot buy. And I'm going to write it down. And then another five person is going to call me again. So tell me, let's go. Money can buy love, okay?
love,
Mm-hmm.
joy,
Mm-hmm.
peace of mind,
Mm-hmm.
happiness,
Mm-hmm.
and good health.
Good health, okay. So that's Lorna's five: love, joy, peace of mind, happiness, and good health.
Ah,
Yes,
And good health.
this is on our list of the valuable things that money can buy. So you know what you win, Lorna?
Okay. What did I win?
You win a date with Jester.
Sparrow,
Oh,
Sparrow say, no money, no love. So I don't understand what I'm saying.
You
okay. So, Jester, when I come home, you owe me a date as for Claire.
No problem.
Hey, I find you accept that I'll be fast. When I take it back. So these are five of the things that we're going to thank you so much. Listen to the program, and you're going to call us when you get what you want to hear.
Okay.
So love,
Yeah. Okay.
joy, peace, love, joy, peace of mind, happiness, and good health. Right? These are five things that valuable things that money cannot buy. Now I need a male to call me and give me another five things that you think. And my son, good morning, not you. You are my biological son. You cannot take me on a date. We're going dates as it is already, not you. So I need a male person.
Yeah, I cannot laugh today. You just remember that.
What you mean you can laugh that? You're going to
I
laugh
can
today?
laugh today, man.
I need a male to call and give me another five things that valuable things that money can buy. The number is 404-1189. Olovachi, buongiorno to you. Male, come on, you don't hold up the program now. I need a male to call me and tell me. If that is called if you find I'm dateable. That you want to go on a date with me, and I'll tell you where we're going. So come on. 5 plus 5, the male. We have any male listening there besides my son? Kit Lawson can call because he has wifey there. He can call me. Mary can call me. Mary has wifey. I need a non-married male to call.
What? I want that day I really can't laugh as I'm supposed to. But nah, that's not fair today. No? Oh
So,
my gosh. Claire, you really sure you're well?
if I well,
Yeah.
I ain't seen
You
that.
take your tablet? No?
Didn't give me yet. I'm getting needle instead.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Take a break and go and take the tablet and come back. Nah, I can't afford to continue to if you take the tablet. Let's just take a break. Go and collect, go and take a tablet and
People,
come back.
I'm taking a break. I'm gonna get my tablet to come back. So what's wrong with that now? What's wrong with you? Let me take the break.
Oh, wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. Two good friends always there.
Are you looking for that one local supermarket where you can purchase all your grocery and household items at the same time? Well, look no further. Smart Buy SA Belfin and Company Limited, located at the top of the town on Main Street, St. Patrick, is the ideal spot. They're open Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Sundays, just for your convenience.
At Sugar's Repair Services, we offer digitally calibrated machines, resurfacing engine heads, general machinery. Show us your pattern and we'll make it with precision machines. At Sugar's Repair Services, we satisfy your needs. Just ask and it will be done. Call us at 473 418
Welcome to Take 5,
1845.
your mental health program
Repair Services.
with CJ and Jester. With CJ and Jester.
Let me tell you, Jester, that was a very bitter pill for me to take there this morning, eh?
Yes.
But maybe you might
Yes. Let's see how fast it will work. In some instances, it don't work very fast. So if you don't work fast, you will understand.
Mary wrote, very funny, Jester. Lorna will bring the money. Don't worry about what Sparrow said. I agree, Mary. Don't worry about no money to love my food. So I guess you have no available male that want to take me on a date. And you know the thing is, they know where we're going, where I'm taking them, or anything. But only they're not if they're not listening to hear what is the next 5 things that valuable things that money can't buy. And there are a lot of things that money can buy. Justin, where you there? If you're listening, give us a call and tell me 5 things. We don't have to go on a date. But
So what are you doing, Justin? Why are they doing?
What, Justin, wifey?
I always call some people and say, wifey, their wifey, Justin,
Well,
wife is there.
I don't know Justin, wifey.
I'm telling you, the thing don't start to work yet. You have to give it some time.
I can't call Aito. I can't call Ted. Neither can I call Leslie or nobody I can call. They all have wifeys. Wifeys. All of them are wifey. Lana, get the date with you already. I don't want you behind me.
Oh gosh, really?
I don't want you behind me. So let's go. So valuable things money can't buy. It's that it's good to have money and all the things that money can buy. But it's good to check up once in a while and make sure that you haven't lost the things that money can't buy. I thought that was a very profound opening there. There are a few things that money can't buy. In reality, everyone likes money. It has enough power to determine happy or sad moments for some people. This happens partially because money can trigger your emotions. However, there are many invaluable things money can't buy. Money will allow you to experience the luxury of things like a Tesla, that's a high-end car, an estate of first-class tickets to anywhere in the world. But money cannot buy you everything. There are aspects of your life, yourself, relationships, and encounters that forever will be priceless. And that is quite true. The first thing, the first and most important valuable thing that money can't buy is one's mental health. One of the most important things money can't buy is health. And it certainly can't buy mental health. Being stressed out all the time and not taking time for yourself can lead to anxiety and even depression. Throwing money at the problem won't necessarily fix it either. So, Jester, how true is that statement?
Well, of course, that statement is very, very true. I mean, I don't think that's something that can be disputed. You know, how could money buy your mental health? Has to do with your mental faculty. Yeah, I can't see it happening. So that is evident. Maybe there might be a few others that money, but mental health certainly not. Money can't.
And how about your health? Your health itself, like you and I sitting here, I mean, you make me want to take my pill as it is already. So, you know, the thing is, it says money can help us afford the best healthcare services, but health itself, not exactly. We've seen millionaires and billionaires lose their lives to a range of diseases that all the money put together could not cure. Good health is invaluable and cannot be purchased. Even the wealthiest individuals, even sorry, even by the wealthiest individuals, it requires care, lifestyle choices, and sometimes a bit of luck. So that's what he's saying. With all the money that a lot of us have in the world, and I always think about Steve Jobs, the founder of the business, the iPhone, the iWatch, the iHoodie, the iMac,
The Apple Man.
the Apple Man. That's it, the Apple Man. I always think about him when I read stories about what money can do, because he had more money than money, and he had cancer. He went to all kinds of treatments. He went to Mexico to do all different things, and guess what? His money couldn't do squat for him, for
Yeah.
himself. It may have given him a little bit of leeway at some time to see where his life is going and what he has to do, the will he has to make, or the whatever he has to do. But it could not buy the health that he needed to continue. I know I'm talking about that Prince Hussein of Jordan again. That man, these people, the oil people, they have more money than money. And he still died of cancer. So not only the poor of us that die from things, even though we have money, we don't have money. People with money, they go through the same thing. Good morning to Nicholas Snag. Hope all is well. And yes, we're trying to have a good day. They go through the same procedure, just the same process. Your health is your wealth. And if you don't have that, I'm going to just cut you out like that. You lose it all. Lorna talked about love. Here, love. You must have seen this one coming because of how much it's preached throughout life. Love. Love is a genuine action with beautiful emotions that develops between people who know each other to an extent. People fall in love for different reasons. Love is unconditional and keeps people in connection with each other. Real love is built on shared experiences and emotional connections, not material wealth. Money may attract people, but it cannot create authentic affection. Money may earn you attraction and attention, but love, not at all.
Excuse me. This one is kind of. I find some people to me what buy the way into love.
That could be true, but it says that you cannot buy it because it's supposed to be a genuine thing, a genuine, a beautiful emotion. And even though they buy love or they buy themselves into love, how long does it last?
It may
When
not.
you, when you,
Excuse. It may not be that genuine, but I believe, as Sparrow say, no money, no love.
you and Sparrow this morning, you and Sparrow this morning and think me at all. You cannot buy love, and that is the whole thing about it. And people, please like and share our program. This is where we can reach more and more people. We don't beg, but just that we begging for likes and we begging for share. Yes, correct.
Girl,
Watch. Just when you're coughing, turn so you see because I ain't want this thing what you have. I've been taking care of my health and my wealth.
oh gosh.
This way. So the next one it says, so love is one of them that you, so if you're calling, we already have love, just as going on a date. Love. So the next one is true friends. Everyone likes to have money because there's almost no way to survive if you didn't have a cent or two. And it's only normal for people to associate themselves with people who are making efforts to make the money. True friendship. Money can buy acquaintances, but it cannot buy true friends who support and unconditionally and who support you unconditionally and share genuine connections. But sometimes people are only attractive to what you have and what you can give, not who you are. It works like love. When your money runs low, true friends should remain. Good morning, Ned. How are you? Hope all is well. Do you agree, Digester?
Of course I do.
What you agree with?
What you just stated,
What I
Claire,
just
and then,
did?
oh my gosh. Come on, man. Let's move on, man.
Because you don't remember what I just did. Good morning, Hilarion Ganpadudu. Good morning. Please like and share our program and share, share, share. So, as it says, love, if somebody loves you unconditionally, whether you have money or not,
Ever had that?
what? Unconditional love? I still do have it. Still do. It never left me.
Okay.
So, whether I am poor or rich, the love and the money, they would keep me as the true friend. That's what it's all about. Not when, okay, I show that I have money and I can spend money and I'm spending money. And after the money is finished, then you gone. This is not what it's all about. That's why they said true friends. And not every day in life we find people that are true to us, right? Not every day. So there are times that we have to know the people that we let into our lives, and over time you'll get to know their true meaning. If they're really for you, or they're there because they can get something from you.
True friendship.
True friendship.
But I don't know,
What don't you know?
The thing about it,
Yes. Tell me.
money, to me, money attracts
Yes.
friendship.
It says that.
And who knows, sometimes it may not have been true friendship, but it turned out to be later. No, that's how I'm saying it.
It's true what you're saying. But if your main aim is about the money, Jester, and you're getting the money while you are there, and then I up and say, no, Jester, I am as broke as a church mouse. I have no more money. And you look around and you say, what? Claire broke? I think I'm going to take my leave of Claire. You wouldn't do it just drastic, but I'm hardly seeing you anymore. We don't talk anymore, nothing of that sort. So my money done, my friendship is done. That's why they say true Jester, true friendship. Not just friendship. It has to be something that you cherish, something that you like. Good morning, Faitlin Holly Douglas, Sis and Jester Bless.
Good morning to you, Faitlin.
Share, continue to share and like, please. Yes, so if it's true friendship, they're going to stay. And you always hear me talk about my peeps. Don't you? You always hear me talking about them?
Of course I do.
Right. So these are my true friends. And like I said, I could pick up my phone any day and call Jenny, Lorna, Denise, Annie, Yutlin, and the one in New York, Sonia. I could pick up my phone anytime. And if I broke, I say, hey, I need some kind of cha-ching. They don't ask me what I want it for or anything of that sort, because they know if anything should happen, I will reciprocate. And that's what your friends. So even though I may have money now and I don't have money tomorrow, I don't have to worry about it. They don't have money themselves, but they will sacrifice to help me out where I am. And that is what true friendship is all about.
No, I agree with you.
You
Totally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I agree with you totally. But sorry, you playing Karen Bernard. I was a bit thick on Facebook.
Bryce Bernard.
Grace Bonner. I never knew him as Bernard. I knew him as Alexander.
It is Bernard. She's Euclid Bernard, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
You saw on Facebook as Euclid Bernard?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was a bit
he
taken aback.
he carries
because,
Clitus Bernard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe she has an ex-husband, I don't know.
Not me. Remember, you had saying you.
I said maybe. Because if I say Bernard, yes, and you say
God.
not. So yes, but she's Bernard. So here's the next one, family. And it's a big one. We all think about family. We all should think about family. It says, we all know that family consists of a father, mother, and
Siblings.
or children. Siblings are your brother and sister. Your offspring are your
Children, okay.
Yeah.
Children, yeah.
Your children. So let's consider the individual elements. A father is only a father as a result of the relationship between him and his child. Money cannot buy that relationship. And I'm reading that again. A father is only a father as a result of the relationship between him and his child. Can money buy a relationship?
No.
Okay.
In that case, no.
A father is a father only. So the father and the child has to have that relationship for them to be father and child. Not a sperm donor, not a whatever. A father, right?
Like I am. Why you don't say that? Oh gosh.
Let's move on.
So you could have say example.
My tablet was
you could have say,
when the tablet walk
you could have
outside,
say example.
No.
Just that.
No. You say it, say
You
yourself.
doesn't call me name when you're really supposed to call it here.
Jester. I call it now. The same concept applies to the mother and the child. And if a relationship with a father cannot be brought, then neither can one with a mother, nor I have to read that over. The same concept applies to the mother and the child. And if a relationship with a father cannot be bought, then neither can one with a mother, nor the child can be bought. So this is kind of, let me finish with the whole sentence. It says, even if it's an extended family, you still have a relationship with someone who connects you to the other person. It is not rocket science. So there are a lot of mothers and fathers. Oh, how do I put that? Are they really mothers and fathers who do not have that connection with their children? And that relationship cannot be bought.
Yeah, and that happened for various reasons. Quite a lot of reasons.
That cannot be. So for you to be a real mother and a real father, you have to have that connection with that child, your child. Even it says if it's even a one that is not an extended family, the connection is going to be there still for that relationship to prosper. As I said, it's not rocket science. You cannot have me and don't be in my life and say that I am your daughter.
Yeah, so that is a very important point, because I know of some mothers that had the opportunity to travel, and for that reason, they refused
Because they want
to go to the what you call the greener pastures.
Yes.
Yeah. They say if they
have to suck
if they suck
salt.
salt. Yeah. Yeah.
And you know.
And in the end, I saw how it paid off.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I saw how it paid off.
I think a lot of parents right now, I'm not sure if, but I'm going to go on a limb and say that a lot of parents right now are thinking twice about leaving their children behind and go to the greener pastures, as you say, to see if they can make life better. Because most of the time, it is not better. Your children lose that bond that they're supposed to have with the mother. And children it's the mother that does the thing. You know, the mother breastfeeds you, the mother, some dads do take out the cold, pull out the cold from their children's nose and all this kind of, the fathers that are Mr. Moms, they do that. But the mother is the one that has that close bond with that child. Because guess what? From the time the child comes out of your womb and you have that child, that bond is formed. And if at a certain time you say to yourself, things are not working out here, I need to go somewhere to look at to see if I can do better for my child or my children. Yes, maybe it's a good thing that you're thinking about that because you don't think that you could make it here. But let me tell you, it is not.
No, but
I am a product of that, and I'm telling you.
yeah,
I am a product of that. So I am telling you what it's like, how I feel, and everything like that. I love my mom, but I don't think we have that tight bond that we should have because she was not around when I was, growing up in the way that mothers are supposed to be there for their daughters, their sons, or anything. And I'm not holding it against her in any way because at her that time she thinks that going away to help her children is going to be better. But then you lose that closeness, you lose that bond with the child or the child who's with their mother.
I know of a situation where I spoke to a wife in marriage, well respected couple. I wouldn't call the name though. They have the daughter at the time, and I think the daughter was pretty young at the time, and the husband was. She got the opportunity. She had applied. It came through, and after she said, "Nah, I would not be doing that. I can't do that at this stage." Her husband was encouraging her to go ahead, take the opportunity. We will be fine. But she said, "Nah, she not leaving her daughter at that stage and go." I think the daughter might have been maybe around 5 at the time, somewhere there about between 5 to 8. And she thought, nah, even if she knows she has a very good husband, very respectable in society, everything, and he felt he was quite quitable, but deep down inside of her, is like that is like a portion of her that will be stayed behind, Claire, and realizing it. And the thing is, after she was able to achieve what she wanted to achieve a little later in life, it came, but it just came that a little later in life.
And let me tell you, a lot of the parents that leave their children behind and go to the greener pastures and so to make life better for their children. A lot of the children got sexually assaulted by even family members or people in the community that shouldn't even, the child, the mother, but because that child has no mother or somebody to stand up for them, a lot of children have been abused.
Yeah. And then
physically,
again,
sexually, morally, emotionally, all kinds of Ali.
Yeah. And especially in another condition, the sex of the child is important because as a little girl, knowing you as the mother a girl at some stage really needs the mother around at certain time in that child's life. I guess that's what the mother thought about and realized, nah, my best choice is just to stay until I see my daughter through.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Good morning, Gloria Franco. Good morning. She says, yes, you lost a lot. Your presence, the hugs. Some people don't treat the kids nice. And it is true. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, it's true. Quite true.
I remember when I was 10 and my mom was leaving Paul's Airport.
Yeah.
And she was leaving. And let me tell you, I don't know if I cry anymore or if I could cry anymore. That day I bawled. I really bawled and I begged her not to leave.
Yeah.
Honestly. She looked at me, and she says, I got to. And, from that I made a thing in my life. I said, if I have a daughter and I have to leave, I wouldn't go. I left my son and I go, but I took him as quick as I possibly can. He didn't stay here 5 years after I left. Because I feel that, I don't want you to lose the bond that you and I had. Because he has been with me like all his life, 8 years and counting, and we are just really, really good. So I didn't want to break that bond that he and I have. And up to this day, we are still as close as a 2 pea in a pod. Look, Kathleen says, yes, all what you said is true. And the thing is, family sometimes is not all about blood. And I say that all the time. Yes, you may come out from a family that you're your mother, your mother, your grandfather, and so, but sometimes the people in the community treats you like family more than the family that was supposed to look after you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying me. All I said, I wanted my mother. That's all I'm saying. I wanted my mother at the age of 10 when she was leaving and I begged her not to go. You understand? And I say to myself, the people that are leaving their children behind and go to other places, first of all, remember, there's no job waiting for you. You're going on a prayer and a wing on a prayer. That something work out when you get there. But there are times that you get and you cannot find the job as soon as you get there. So you have to struggle a bit just before you can settle down and get things to. And in the meantime, your child that you leave behind is feeling the brunt of your mother is not sending anything, or your father gone and he's not looking after you. They're not even thinking that you're not in a position where you can do the things that you want to do. So, family. Spice Ram, you are welcome. Yes, so the thing that we as family have to remember, it is not only about sending the clothes and the money or whatever it is that when you're away that you send, that is the be all and end all. It's not the business and the cat's meow. Presence. Present. As you say, some people that did not leave their children behind. That doesn't mean that the children turn out to be the best, because children are going to be children, parents are going to be parents. But there's a bond between that parent and that child. And I'm telling you, my daughter, she and I don't have that close bond as we should. We are close. But I'll tell you why. The bond between her and I is not as tight as it was with her father. She and her father like us, two pea in a pod. The first thing that goes to them, girls love their dad. They stick with their dad. But at the same time, he was present for her most of the time going through her life. Because, hey, mom had to work. I come home in the evening, yes, and she sees me, and she sees me on the weekend. But that bond, that like mom is present at home, and there, we kind of lost a little bit of that. But we are okay, if you understand. I didn't treat her like she didn't get hugs or anything. I'm reading something here. And people, thank you so much for responding to what we are talking about this morning. My dad had the opportunity to travel and leave us behind. He decided against it. I am so happy that he made that choice. I think the outcome would have been different for his 8 girls, and you're right.
Yeah.
Because you always talk about how your father used to teach you all to read and play games with you. And if he had left you all behind with your mom alone, that sacrifice that he made to go out there, the outcome would have been totally different. Because a mother alone, she's sucking salt and she's not doing whatever, but we all need the presence of two to make life work for our children. Family.
Yeah, and I've heard of so many stories. I know of a father back then getting the history, right? He left his wife, and at a certain time, when he realized one of his boy child started developing and realizing what's taking place, he had to come back because it is very, very, very important for a father figure, right, to be present, especially when you see boys start going through that transitional period of their life. You need that figure to really take control, or else things can go haywire. Yeah.
I know of young men, and that says, when you talk to the father, I don't know my father. Because the mother never told them who the father was, for one, and then the father couldn't give a flying fig especially if he has a wife. So he doesn't want the wild oats that he sowed, he doesn't want them around to spoil his loving family that he is. And a lot of parents, and we're talking about family, do not understand the impact that have on their children. And I'm sticking on family for a bit because the family has a big breakdown these days, Jester.
Yeah.
A huge one. A lot of fathers are not present in their daughters' and sons' life, as well as a lot of mothers. And I'm not saying that you do not have to find ways to make your family okay, to give them the things that they want, the things that you want them to have because you didn't have it. But there are other ways that you can stay right where you are and achieve it before taking the jumbo jet and fly out. Think about it.
A lot of times we do talk family, but a lot of times we miss out a key word of that. And to me, how I see that key word that should come around is structure. So it's not just family, but family structure.
Yeah. Well,
It's absolutely critical for that to have a good family settings. You have to have a good structure within that family.
you heard Nicholas spoke last week about the father and his sons at the beach and he Marco the people conversation.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're a musical bunch. But at the same time, they were playing football, they were playing different things. That is a structured family. Although they have the thing to the musical inclination, they're also being normal children. And maybe I didn't use the word structure, but what I'm saying is this: if you are a real father or a real mother, you will have structure in that family. And I can say kudos to you. I got your name now. You, not your name.
Right, the things that will take effect. Now that I know.
You're the tablet walking now.
Yeah, it's start to work.
Yeah. You, people like Aito, Ted, a few of them.
Bushes
I don't know about
serious.
Bushes.
No, man, I'll tell you about
well,
Bushes.
tell me, yes.
I could tell you about Bushes.
Bushes
and his
and his children.
yeah, especially his son,
Yes.
Sikani.
Okay. So there are a lot of young fathers out there that, good morning, Victor. I hope all is well. A lot of fathers out there that takes serious thing to be present in their children's life. Even though they do not have a mother or a wife or something there, they take on the role as Mr. Mom and Mr. at the same time. Kudos to you guys. I cannot say it enough because the family is going down a slippery slope and is going fast. So to the young men that has presence in their children's life and to the older ones who continue to guide their children into their life so that they could be better citizens tomorrow, congratulations to you guys. I take my hat off to you.
But you see, Claire, people like Aito and myself.
You?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
let me tell you.
All right, go ahead.
I never really had no father figure
Right.
in my upbringing. Same goes to Aito.
Same goes
And
to
I
every
guess
one of us.
I guess what happens in such cases, because that's what I always tell myself, and just knowing that you grew up without no father figure, like biological father figure, um, whenever you are having children, it would never be like that. It wouldn't be like that. I would always be there for my children, and I used to promise myself that because I know I never had that from a biological standpoint in growing up, and that's why you see. And the same goes for I too. You could ask him behind my back. We never discussed that, but I'm pretty sure he will tell you the same, right? So that is, and as you see, I'm seeing a lot of young fathers nowadays that is taking charge, being present, being that father figure in the upbringing of the child, and that is very, very, very good. I applaud a number of these young fathers.
Look, sometimes I'm in Sates and you see young fathers and they have their child on their shoulder or in a stroller, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute.
Yes, yes.
Because they're fathers, and so that they when they have a child with someone, when they see somebody else, they hide in or they stay way in the back. And so that's why I'm saying kudos to the young fathers. And I don't say dads, I'm saying the young fathers that are taking the time to be present in their children or their child's life. I'm not sure who is Godchild, but Godchild, good morning to you. She says good morning to
Godchild. Yeah, I know it's Godchild.
Oh, she said she'll look into see how to play your role in your family. Yeah, keep an eye on him.
I tell you, she usually keep the checks and balances on me.
Yes, I know who it is now. Carol Hyacinth, Hilarion Gunport, good morning. So somebody saying, Hyacinth is saying good morning to Hilarion. So I think it's spreading. Keep liking and sharing, please. Yes, so the family. I said a lot, and I'm going to leave it alone for now because we got to move
quite a lot on that, on the family.
Yes. So now we're going to wisdom. I thought Dodo, Hilarion, if you are at work or you're at home and you're listening, I need you to call me and give me five valuable things that money cannot buy. The number is 404-1189. If you have Wi-Fi, that's okay. I too have Wi-Fi. All of you that have Wi-Fi, I need you all to call and say, good morning, Steph Paul. Hope all is well. Good morning to you. Oh boy, we're getting them coming on this morning. Thank you all so very much. So now we're going to wisdom. And I need the male to call still. You all don't want to go on a date with me. I don't look dateable, eh? Just a little fun looking dateable. One attractive mama like that, you know?
I know he does wear off every now and again. So we have to get the next one. The next one. You have a next one line up, Earth.
I don't like you, no, honestly. I really don't like you. So it says wisdom. Someone defined wisdom as the mother of knowledge. And how does one acquire knowledge? He or she receives it from experience. So if you cannot buy experience, then you cannot buy knowledge. And if you cannot buy both, then wisdom is definitely out of your league. You have to study, meet people, and just experience life to earn it. And this is such a true statement, because if you don't have wisdom, you can't have knowledge. They come hand in hand.
No, of course.
Solomon was the wisest man on planet Earth. He asked God to give him wisdom to deal with it. Wisdom. And even though in all his glory and all his splendor, he still made mistakes. So that's to tell you how we are on this earth that we are living in. We are not perfect. But wisdom is key, because if you are not wise to a lot of things that is going on around you, you would get hoodwinked.
And the thing is, we're speaking about money, but wisdom,
you cannot
and
buy
knowledge, you can buy it.
You can't.
But guess what? It enables the money to come.
Exactly. It says if you cannot get wisdom and knowledge, it's out of our league, then you have to study, meet people, and just experience life to earn it. So you have to meet people that you can speak to, talk to about different things, and you can gain knowledge. And when you get the knowledge, then you'll become a bit wiser. That's as simple and saucy as it is. Godchild said it's a good topic. Thank you so very much. We really tried. This year we are going ban on, all out. No holds barred. We're trying our best to give topics that everybody can benefit from. And here comes the word, happiness. Are you happy, Jester?
I'm very happy with myself, Claire.
I didn't ask if you're happy with yourself.
Well, of course, how is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I am happy. Alright, so you happy?
I am so happy.
So happiness is a very contagious thing, because if I am happy and you're around me, chances are something is going to rub off on you from my being happy.
But you see, my state of happiness, right, is heavily dependent on my high level of spiritual connection with the Master.
Okay.
That I must declare.
That's the only way of enduring happiness.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that must declare.
So it says happiness. In the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, that's a top-notch woman up in the U.S. there, and that thing. She says, while money can provide temporary pleasure, we have a call. Good morning to you, my dear friend.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. Good morning, Jester.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to your listeners and viewers, wherever they may be. I say happy good morning and wishing everyone a great day.
Thank you.
And it is a great day to have a great day.
It is.
Interesting.
It is.
Yes. I'm clear. I mean, you were talking about, family and fathers, and that one pinch a nerve. For me personally, pinch a nerve. And I'm always advocating for men to talk about some of these things, and all the examples of some of the people messaging saying that their fathers had the opportunity to travel and choose not to. I am a product of all of that. Yeah. My mother decided to travel for betterment when I was not even school age yet, primary school, about 4. Yeah, I wasn't quite 5 yet. prior to that, I just got to know my father. Maybe I was maybe three or something to around that. When I say got to know who he was. Not that he was in my life on a practical everyday basis or anything like that. I just knew who the individual was. Yeah. Um, so that manifested to itself. So 10 years later, I now meet back up with my mother. 10 years later, that's a long time. My headspace, her headspace, her environment, my environment, it was like, send me back where I was. Yeah, that's that clear?
Yes, I do.
Um, yeah, send me back where I was. That was better than this. It's cold, it's miserable. I know nobody. I'm a stranger in a strange land, and you're trying to fit in. The culture shock was huge.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My son went through
and
that.
you have
Yes.
exactly, and Claire, as you know, your mother is working, so it is like I now become child wearer, housekeeper, cook, bottle washer, gardener, house maintenance person. And he's like, I don't know any of this thing. This is not for me. When I was where I was, I didn't have to do any of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was growing up in an instant. Not that I wasn't up to the task, but mentally, I'm not ready for that. So that was another challenge. And then, you know, trying to navigate a different land and everything else like that, it was a real challenge. So I can understand when parents says, you know what, yeah, the opportunity is nice, but this little one needs me present now for the next period of time. And I take my hats off to anybody who have done that and is doing that right now,
Yeah.
because I've seen the other side where you're out there busting your butt every Wednesday to Thursday or whatever it is, like you do your big cycle, and you're sending back your funds and your child is not getting the best of it.
Yeah.
That is heartbreaking.
It is.
Oh,
It
yes.
is.
That is
It is.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Um,
yes.
and I've seen the product of it of adults now, both the older adults, the parent, and the adult, the child, the product of it, and they have some serious resentment for that parent. Why did
Yes.
you leave me in this
Yeah.
disgusting circumstances?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, the parent don't know the circumstances because what's being told to them is completely different from the reality of what the
Yes.
child is going through. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, things that money can buy. Um, I mean, if you have money, you could rent love for a while. I didn't say buy
That's
it.
true.
You can rent
Rent
it
it.
for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll rent it or lease it for a while, and he will be around, and then he will just go about his business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can leave that out. You can leave that. Money can buy genuine love.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes. Yes.
Somebody who, but love starts with you as an individual, right? If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
Quite true.
Think about that one for a moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
it starts with you having empathy. If you have empathy for yourself, then you can extend it to someone else. Um, Wisdom, as you mentioned, peace of mind, um, knowing yourself. I keep speaking about it because I've been through it. If you don't know yourself, trust me, you don't know what you're going to do, where you're going, whatever. And for me, someone that had a very big impact in my life, he's now deceased, was a Barbadian man, Mr. Dutton. He showed me what it is to be a man, what it is to be a father, yeah, what it is to be a husband. And that sh- changed my trajectory of my life. I started looking at life differently. I started thinking about differently. Um, I'll give you an example how he was with me. He We worked together, and Friday nights we would go and we'll have some beers, drink some beers, have some chicken wings and fries and stuff like that. And the Saturday morning he would call me and says, "What are you doing?" I says, "Well, I just getting out of bed." He says, "Get dressed, I'm coming and pick you up." And I had no idea where we were going and what we were going to do. I just had to be there in the lobby waiting for him. He says, don't make me have to wait for you. Be in the lobby at this time. Yeah. So time was very punctual with him. Yeah. He made no jokes with time. I've developed that from him teaching me that. I make no joke with people's time or my time.
Right.
You understand? Very important to me. I will give you about the maximum 5 minutes grace. After that, I'm gone. Don't call me.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Your window is now closed. Wait till it to be open further down the road. Yeah.
Yes.
So he took me one Saturday. He said, "We're going here to this financial forum." I said, "What the hell is that?" He says, "You don't need to know. You just go in." And he brought me in there, and that's when I started to see the world in a different color. Yeah, that you need to take full responsibility of your resources, full responsibility of how you delegate your resources to benefit your family. And he sat down and he showed me his financial plan for the next 10 years and how he's going to accomplish it. You know, in Canada, Claire, most people take like 30, 20, 30 years to pay a mortgage.
Yes.
He paid it in under 10 years. In 8 years, he paid his mortgage by simply being disciplined in what he's doing. You understand?
Yeah.
He paid his mortgage bi-weekly. Therefore, his principal came down that much faster.
Right.
His interest payment he paid to the institution was that much less, and he paid it off faster. I was saying, like, and I'm watching him do these things, and I started adapting it, and I can see the benefit of it. One of the things he taught me was to pay yourself first.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes,
what?
yes.
What are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? And he says, think about it. You working 40 hours a week or more, and the first thing you go and do is start paying everybody else.
Pay yourself
What
first.
stupidness is that? And that's his word, eh? What stupidness is that? I said, okay, explain to me. And he says, yes, you take out money for you first and put it away. That's your payment. Everything else comes after. And you need to decide priorities, which can wait, which cannot wait, which needs to be taken care of immediately. But we all know our JOB just over broke cannot cover our bills.
That's true. Yeah, quite true.
Most time it does not. It does not. So you juggle from month to month what gets, what does not get, and how you allocate your funds. So you have to decide which one is the most important. And from an early age, I start showing my son this. When he comes and he wants this game and wants that game, I says, okay, this is the amount of money we have. This is what we have to spend it on. Then what's left is if you can get the game. That's the way it works. Yeah. And I think what is going on now today with the younger parents, they're not showing that to their kids. Their kids just, oh, mom, I want this. Oh, mom, I like to have that. Boom, it appears. How? When? Why?
Debts. And more debts.
Yeah, that's right. They have no clue of how that happened. Yet still, they will continue to make demands on you because you have not shown them the reality of the life that you're living. Some of us living in fantasy land. Some of us is living life in the metaverse. Yeah? Where we think
some of us
everything.
living on champagne beer and we only need champagne and we only have beer budget.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, there's lots of things that is very important in life that does not cost a cent. That money cannot even buy it in the first place. Yeah? Loyalty is the other thing that I take very seriously. Yeah? If me and you are friends, we are friends. Yeah?
Yes.
Until you cross that line or break that bond, we are friends. And I would help you right down to my last cent. If that's what it takes, you need it, I have it, here it is. You understand? So, now, we have to be careful with this helping thing too, right? Because if you just giving, people, the expectation is that I have to. There's no longer a voluntary thing. I must do it.
You must give it, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful with that and nip it in the bud that he doesn't get to that stage. Yeah? If you're helping, you're helping. Now, Helping, like I said, is not something you continuously to in perpetuity, right? You take it, you have to discern that for yourself where it is that limit is, and once you've reached it, you have to know when to stop. Some of us say, "Oh, they're really bad off. I will continue helping."
No,
You're not
no.
helping. You're enabling them to
You're
be where they
enabling.
are and to
Yes.
stay where they are. Yeah. So you have to be discerning where that is concerned. But for me, I say there all those things you've mentioned prior is things that I take very seriously in to heart about what money can't buy this. Yeah, if you're married or you have your girlfriend or whatever, your significant other, whatever word you want to use in that phrase, and you're doing things for them, you're doing it out of your heart, out of your character, what you care about to do it. Yeah, not that they're demanding it off you or anything like that. And the other thing is that we must have a grateful heart spirit about us. Yeah, because all of us is on this big rock floating in the universe, as they say. And believe it or not, you cannot go through life on your own.
Sure.
You would extinguish real fast if you're thinking that you are an island and you're just there battling the waves all by yourself. No, there's others that helped you along the way, others that provided guidance, others that provided little pearls of wisdom that you have adapted that make your life the way it is right now. And it helps you to along the way. So none of us got where we are saying, well, the Americans like say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That is the biggest bunch of BS I've ever heard.
Gotcha.
All of us had help
All of us,
someplace
yes.
along the line,
Every one of
along
us.
the journey of every one of us had it.
Yes.
Whether we choose to acknowledge it or not, all of us had it. Yeah?
Yes.
Just to assure you can pull off about 10 examples on the top of your head. And Claire, you and I are always speaking about different people who've helped you along the way or guided you.
Yes.
You're trying to do something, you're wondering why you keep failing. And somebody says, oh, Claire, this is what you're doing wrong. And once you adapt it and change, everything just clicked one way and it's just stopping to happen for you.
And I'm
Yeah?
saying thank you to yours truly that is speaking to me right now because you gave me the impetus. I'm using big word here now. We're playing with words right now. The impetus to go and do this thing that we are doing right now, that we are helping people out there mentally, including myself. So thank you so very much.
You're quite welcome. You guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Well,
And just a pleasure hearing from you.
Oh, yes.
And maybe next time we will get to see. You take care of yourself,
listen,
guys.
don't go yet. You know,
And your listeners have a fantastic.
listen now.
I'm
You
here.
know we're going on a date, right?
I didn't hear that.
I said we're going on a date. You didn't hear? Just
No, I didn't hear. I did not hear. You know, the phone went off there.
Yeah, this.
It did flip off.
Yeah, this. Just somebody. I asked a female this morning to call and give me five valuable things that money cannot buy. Lorna in Toronto called
Right.
and she gave love, joy, peace of mind, happiness, and good health. So she's going on a date with
Right.
Jester. Got it. Jester
Oh,
has a
you want a date with Jester?
Yes,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
So I asked the guys to call. They didn't call, but you called, and so I know you're wifey, but we could still go on a date. Wifey know who I am, and so we're going on a date. But we ain't going where Grenadians. Yeah, it is. You're going where Grenadians can see. When you come to Toronto, we're going to
Mrs. Nag, she has already taken one tablet. It's kind of wearing out, so the next one is line up. So we're taking a break just now for she to take that out. Okay?
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Jester. I know you just proved you were my friend. Thank you.
Goodbye. Have a great day. Take care.
You guys have a great day.
Bye-bye. Jessa, I do not like you. Honestly, I'm telling you, don't like you one bit. Good morning to Carol Belfon and Bernadette Abraham. Hillary and Gonpa, that's your niece. I know Sherry is also your niece. I heard that yesterday. She says, Uncle Hillary. And I said, what? You related to Dudu? She said, yes. And hey, Caitlin Harley Douglas is her aunt. She's one of the elite warriors.
Caitlin, that's his sister.
Yes, Caitlin is his sister. His sister mom. So yes, that's his name. So good morning. And once the whole group of them come in, they're my people too. They're elite warriors just the same way too. They just don't mock out to us. But yeah. So you heard what Snag says. He talks about loyalty. He talks about peace of mind, wisdom, and all of this stuff. And these are all things that makes us the people that we are, and that things that money cannot buy. I was talking about happiness, and in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, she says, while money can provide temporary pleasure, genuine happiness comes from within and is cultivated through meaningful relationships and personal growth. Despite all the money a person may have in the bank, he or she still may not have the happiness that we all crave and deserve. Money cannot afford happiness. And in the word, good morning, Albert Smart. Thank you for checking in.
Yeah,
And in the word of the Dalai Lama, he says, what surprises me most is man, because he sacrifices his health to make money. And then he sacrifices his money to recuperate his health. That is so profound that when I said, I'm like, whoa, I'm reading it again. What surprises me most is man. And they're talking about man as well as woman, mankind then. Because he sacrifices his health to make money. Then he sacrifices his money to recuperate his health. So besides the fact that he doesn't buy us health, sometimes the pursuit of it takes good health away from us.
Yeah.
And you cannot say no. This is really, really, really true. The pursuit of happiness is not about money. It's not about how much you have. Oh, we're getting called. Let's see. Good morning to you, the dead girl. Good morning.
And then it's me again.
I know.
It's me again, Margaret. Every time I hear that, you know that song.
Yes. Go ahead.
So I like this one on happiness, because happiness does not mean that everything in your life is good all the time. But regardless of what is going on in your life, you can choose to be happy.
True.
Because what is happiness? Happiness is a feeling about life and having positive emotions more than negative ones. So it's not saying that you wouldn't have negative emotions, but you have more positive emotions than negative emotion. And it means building strong relationship with family and friends, and doing things you love and finding a purpose in life can bring you happiness. And so happiness does not depend on how much money you have, but the choice you make to be happy. And I think you mentioned it before that happiness can be contagious, because happy home can produce happy children.
Sure.
I remember going to my daughter's school, and the psychologist said to me, happy mother, happy child. So parents can influence the happiness of their children by creating a happy atmosphere at home.
You're so correct.
And this is in line with your banner, Claire, because on your banner today you have if you do not find a happy life, you make it.
Yes.
So we can choose to be happy regardless of your circumstances in life. It does not mean that you don't have negative emotions, but you have more positive emotions. You feel good about your life. You have a purpose in life, and you find things to do every day that will bring about a positive emotion. So good topic today, but I like the one about happiness because it's so much of a choice that you make to be happy.
Thank you
Have
so
a good day,
very much.
everyone.
All right, Lana, she has to go
Bye.
and take the next tablet now. So thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, bye.
All right.
So Godchild now is having fun at my expense. She wrote, nice joke, Jester, you get through. When I finish in the morning, when I get through, go right ahead. Take part in what he's saying about me taking tablets and peel and all this kind of thing. And that's fine. So here is the next one. It says, long life. During birthdays, we wish people a long, prosperous, and healthy life. Money would be the best gift to send to loved ones to buy these things. But since you can't, you wish these individuals the best life has to offer. You may also give them fun and loving experiences without money. And it's said that, yes, you get a birthday and you get a gift and they give you money and all this kind of thing because you could buy the gift and you have money and all this stuff. But sometimes, I don't know if I think most of us know of someone or may have done it ourselves. Somebody gives us a gift for a birthday or so if you're celebrating birthdays and you say, she give me for my birthday.
I was going to tell you that.
Yes. And then you give them money, and with all the money she have, just that little bit of money she gives me.
But yeah, people get married at children.
I'm telling you, I know. So, what it's saying here, it's better to give them fun and loving experiences with their money. Tell them about life, what you've been through, where you travel, what you see. And they in turn will want to do the same, like go somewhere to see something, gain some experiences from life. Even they do it on their birthday, that is fine, because that is a gift you're going to give to yourself, a memorable or unforgettable gift.
Yeah, but as you're saying, some people will say, don't see it as what they are among.
Gratitude.
Exactly. Take it from a different standpoint.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this is such, this thing that valuable money cannot buy. The valuable things that money cannot buy. If each of us here sit and think about a lot of things that we think about, we are going to change our lives. Believe me, Jester, we are going to. Because a lot of the things that we are talking about here, it impacts each and every one of us differently.
Oh, yes.
So those that get birthday gift and money and they say, that is what you give me, think about you didn't have to get it.
You understand? The person wasn't obligated to. Yeah, exactly.
You didn't have to get it. They could have just watched you and even pretend that they didn't know it was a birthday. So when somebody gives you something, and that's why I said to my children, anytime someone gives you something, show appreciation because they do not have to give it to you. Exactly. I am your mother. Exactly. I'm the one that is supposed to give it to you. And if somebody else sees it in their life to give it to you, appreciate it, have some gratitude, and say thank you and treasure it. Exactly. Don't just throw it in a corner and so because you don't know how much money the person paid for it. And they think about you to give it to you. So don't come and say, oh, that they give me, or that amount of money and they're full of money. The money that they're full of is not yours. You didn't work for it and you didn't have to work for it.
To me, any gift should be cherished.
Yes.
Because it takes a real person that, imagine they've been thinking about you.
That's as simple as you can say it. They were thinking
that person
about
have some care for you in that regard,
Mm-hmm. There's another one, time. After we do time, we'll take a quick break. The universe has been impartial enough to give us all 24 hours to do whatever we want to. But nobody, and I mean nobody, with all his or her wealth, has been able to purchase an extra hour, not even a second. Isn't that powerful?
They can't stop time.
They can't, and they cannot buy it. They can't do nothing with it more than the 24 hours that we are allotted in life in a day. This is all we have to work with and all that we are going to have. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Ban on.
God is a very wise man.
Are you telling me? He knew what he was
doing.
He knew what sort of people we are going to be, who we are, and he gave us the things that we really need, not what we want.
Could you imagine if it was a case where man could have paid for and stop time?
Oh no, so you are not even alive because they're taking our time. That's it. They're taking what we have, they're buying it. Let's take a quick break, Jester, and we will be right back.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone.
For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463. Or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com. We Noise TV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand you can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. We Noise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our services. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions. For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com.
Are you looking for that one local supermarket where you can purchase all your grocery and household items at the same time? Well, look no further. Smart Buy SA Belfon and Company Limited, located at the top of the town on Main Street, St. Patrick, is the ideal spot. They're open Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Sundays, just for your convenience. Call them today on 442-9219. That number again, 442-9219. We're shopping snacks at Snack Buy.
At Sugar's Repair Services, we offer digitally calibrated machines, resurfacing engine heads, general machinery. Show us your pattern and we'll make it with precision machines. At Sugar's Repair Services, we satisfy your needs. Just ask and it will be done. Call us at 473-418-1845.
Welcome to Take 5, your mental health program with CJ and Jester. With CJ and Jester.
And we are back. And we're going to be doing our next subheading, RESPECT, respect. It says, they say it is reciprocal. In other words, you can only get respect when you give respect. And the last time we checked, there was no money for respect. So if you can give something in any currency, then you can't receive it in any currency either. So if you cannot buy respect, you cannot sell respect. And if you do not have respect, you cannot give respect.
Exactly.
It's as simple as it comes. You cannot give what you don't have. And a lot of us really and truly do not have any respect.
Of course.
And I remember when Corporal Smart was here, he said the next thing we should be talking about is respect, because respect has gone out the window, the door, the everywhere you can think about, with no respect. But there are smidget of us here, Jester, that still has it. But as it's saying here, people are saying it is reciprocal, maybe it is, but you cannot give what you don't have. And you cannot get what you don't give.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
I think respect, yeah, that's very straightforward in itself, you know. And then you don't demand respect. You earn respect. It's not something you could really just command like that. Because the thing about you, for you to get the kind of respect, if you don't meet it out to others, you know, how do you expect to get it in return? It just doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm. So the next one is character. Character is the sum of a person's attitude. Attitude has to do with the way you behave, and although money can influence a person's character, it cannot buy a good one. That is so real. You cannot buy a good character, you know.
Well, you would hear some people say all that they have is the character. And the character of someone is so critical. It's so important to them that that's what defines them as a person. You understand what I'm saying?
But if you have a bad one, it's a bad character.
Oh, yeah, well.
But if you have a good one, it's a good one. You cannot buy a good one even though you have a bad one.
So
you cannot.
Yeah, it's a make or break, yeah.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yes. So. Yes. The next heading should be confidence, but I missed it up. But I know it's confidence.
It says, but I see anything about confidence. I see something about confidence.
Right, because I with my typing fingers, I delete confidence like no tomorrow. Like I don't want other people to have it because I have it. It says any confidence built on money really isn't confidence. It's a shade of pride and usually ends in sheer show off. That, dear friend, is not confidence. Confidence is a quality you build with time. There are countless beauty products in the market, and all of them cost money. No, that one is again, I missed that one. So we're talking about confidence. Confidence is a quality you build with time. So you can't just get up one morning and say, I have confidence and I could do anything. You have to build that confidence. Like a child that is learning to walk. You see, they just get up and walk and they're confident that they could walk. You see, they crawl. And then they pull themselves up and they stand there. And if there is something that they can hold on to, they hold on and they walk around that table, they walk around that chair, they walk, because they are building the confidence to walk. And when they are comfortable enough, you see them let go the hand in the air and they go plop, 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 they go down on the floor. They get up again because they are building confidence. And when they are confident that they can walk without holding on to anything, you look at them and you see, wow, that child is walking. So it's not something that you just get up and say, oh, I have confidence, I could do that. You build yourself first. You take things one step at a time. And then when you feel that you're ready to move, that's when your confidence shows.
Correct.
It takes an athlete or anybody at all that is doing anything big. Let's go with Lewis Hamilton. He is a F1 driver. His father, he didn't just jump in Mercedes-Benz car and say, okay, I'm driving and I'm going about my business. His father took him to classes, to all different things to get him prepared to sit in that little trap that they call a car so that he can go there and win a few of these sports and almost be number one in the world until they tip him in Dubai. You see? Until then, they shattered his confidence then. Because he won. And they gave it to Vespapino or whatever the man name is. That shot the guy after that, he never really won anything. So it shot. So now he has to build his confidence back to get behind that wheel again and just blow them out like smoke. So confidence doesn't just come.
How did that happen though? In the age of technology these days, how somebody could win outright and not?
I don't think you're white people listening. Is there any white person listening? Because he's a black man, they didn't want to give him the 7th title that he's going to get and make him the king of the road. So they just mess him up royally. Wow. Royally. And if Nicholas is listening, that is with Nicholas' pet peeve. He might call and say, I have to say, because Hamilton is his guy.
Yeah.
Is his guy. And they messed him up. And up to this day, people cannot stop talking about how they messed him up in Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah. He won that race and they didn't give it to him. So, now we're going to beauty. There are countless beauty products in the market and all of them cost money. These beauty products can only enhance beauty by covering up blemishes, and some go as far as altering some features in the body. But none has been able, and I'm saying it loud and clear, none has been able to change the natural beauty of anybody. And I'm talking about natural beauty. If you consider surgery, then you are still altering the natural features, not changing it. You can't buy good looks from your mother's womb. You can't buy good looks from your mother's womb. It's just not possible. So as they say, beauty goes skin deep. We cannot change it. We cannot buy it. As it says, we are not changing when we are altering it. But we cannot do anything. Surgery wouldn't change because it is a natural thing that the Creator has given us. And as I always say, I am wonderfully made. I'm not going to change anything about me as we speak unless I have a bad accident and then my nose hit me and it go down inside my face and then to build back a nose for me to smell. Kind of. That is the only way. But as I am right now, no sorry, Bob. I am good to go. And if we think about ourselves and the beauty of how we are, most of us would not be bleaching. Most of us wouldn't be taking all kinds of things to make us look a bit fairer than we are, or white as milk, thinking that we are going to be white. And the white man sees us and he still calls us black.
Okay, what is this bleaching thing? I hear thing people drinking and things.
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm not interested.
But
they could do whatever they want.
No, serious, no. Did you hear that?
I hear they have a tablet now that you can drink. Oh, I love God. Church, he says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made by my Creator. Thank you, Jesus. I am a natural beauty girl. You got me covered. I got you covered. I got your back. We don't have to do nothing because natural. You know, I don't think that anything beats you being a natural person. People gravitate towards you more than when you put on that the wig. And the wig make you look as though you take out the horse tail and you just throw it on top of your head. And you could just take a little broomstick and hook it and start to sweep.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I said it. Be your, as I say in the French, unnatural. Be your natural self. I'm not saying that you cannot enhance yourself and put a little lipstick when you feel like, a little eyeshadow and so, but you're not changing anything. But when you start messing with what the Creator gave you, you start straightening your nose, you start giving your cheeks, because they say if you have sharp cheekbone, you're looking a little more pronounced. If you have a long chin, or because once you touch one thing, Jester, all hell break loose, you know.
Yeah.
You have to go for everything else has to be touched. So if you're fearfully and wonderfully made, you go unnatural. This is the best of the best. You are the bee's knees and the cat's meow. That's it. No holes barred. You good.
This got child easy. That should be bad in the cemetery. That's it.
Yeah. You say, Bonja CJ, I like that. Just to know I am beautiful. Don't give him no date. That's what I'm telling you. No date for him. No date. He gets a date all the way from Toronto. You have to wait how much months before that date. By the time he come here, he can't even walk. Then he'll need the pill, not me.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sense of humor. We're coming to that now. Sense of humor. Some individuals are born with the gift to make others laugh. Most of the comedians around become wealthy as a result of their sense of humor. The humor did not come after the money. Nobody became funny overnight because of a swell in the bank account. So if you are a funny person or you have a great sense of humor, it is going to spread like butter. People are going to gravitate towards you because they need the laughter. But mind you, most comedians became comedians and make people laugh because their life was hard. You may not believe this. The Wayans brother, I could tell you, they said that on interviews. Jim Carrey that did the master shake. Jim Carrey. A whole lot of them is because they're going through hard times and they had to do something to laugh at the poverty or make the mother laugh while she was looking after them to see what coming next for them to it. So they got and the mother laughed and she laughed and everybody around them laughed because they were funny making them laugh, and they became comedian, having people like me all over the world laughing together with them. So laughter and a sense of
you have a great sense of humor too.
Me? Well, yeah, thank you very much. The madness, the peel, and the needle. That's it. So thank you. But yes, it's like, sometimes people see you, and you laugh and you do this and you do that, and they say, why is she always laughing? Why does she take anything serious? I am as serious as they come when I have to be. But if laughter could make me lighter than I am, or make somebody around me feel a bit better about themselves, by all means, we go and we're laughing together. If you want to hit the floor when you get something out of laughter, I'm there with you. Honestly, because, you cannot take life that serious, that you cannot feel in yourself that you need to just relieve what you have inside you and get relief from it. I'll tell you something. Across the seas, and I went to Umbrella one night. I don't drive to St. George's because I tell you I don't know St. George's Road. So she drove and we went to ambulance and we're coming back. While we were driving, she said to me, "What's that in front there?" So I saw a car, a Hyundai Fructis or Frictus or whatever it is. So I said, "It's a Hyundai." She said, "No, not that." On the dashboard. I look on the dashboard and there was a little frog. I said, "What? How did it get inside the car?" So I took my phone and I just bumped the dashboard. The frog flew. I look on the side of the seat and I sit and let me tell you, she didn't know that I end up in her lap while the car going, eh?
You're clever because you got of an accident. What's wrong with you?
I did what? I end up in her lap when the driving
and you see, when I say something wrong with you, people just get kind of offended because something definitely wrong with you.
She had to pull the car off and she died of laughter. She said, "CJ, a little frog." I said, "Listen, now leave me alone." I said, "You're wrong to show me the frog would have gone about the business." But when I tell me the frog and he jumped on the seat and he almost jumped on me, I just fling across in her lap on the thing. So I'm telling you, I tell you, every time she think about it, she just watching me and she starting to laugh. I say, "Yeah, laugh at my expense." But it's just that when you know you do something or something happens and you can go back and laugh about it and feel good about yourself, you're supposed to spread that joy. Spread it. You don't, I don't know how people cannot find it in themselves. The unhappy people of this world, and it comes with happiness, eh? The unhappy people of this world, they don't laugh, they don't smile, their face is always sour, and you ask, "Oh, you know what's going on? Good morning, what's good about it? Oh, this and that." It is said, laughter is the best medicine, even when you have nothing. That is so true. God, y'all gonna roll this morning. You keep it coming, girl. Keep it coming. Keep it
telling me about that. So, somebody telling me funeral one day the person tell her, "I'm sorry for you and that person that do you really real wicked." And the person doing tacky. She was that.
Thank you, Kathleen. Yes, I have it in me. I think I have the sense of humor. Because you see the thing about it, I cannot take myself seriously all the time. When it's time for me to be serious, I am serious as they come when it comes to be serious. But anytime after that, I am a fool. I'm a lunatic and I don't care what anybody think about me. I'm going to be my own lunatic. She said, "Oh Lord, Jester, did you exposing the child? God thing on. It's a good thing we're not calling names, but all right. Well, thank you so much." So yes, Jester, we're going towards trust, the big one.
That's a really
big one. And it has just one line. Why do you trust people? Because they prove themselves to be trustworthy by character. The character on them that trust. No more need to be said. They proved to themselves to be trustworthy. So if I say something to you, Jester, I trust you to say something to you, and you go and you spread it all over like butter, that's it with you and I. We're done like dinner. Your character isn't, you cannot buy that good character after that.
Well,
because it's shattered. I shatter it, honestly.
For trust, confidence hinges along with it. And it's a chance you're taking, first and foremost. Whenever you decide to
trust someone to say something to them.
Or to instill something in somebody, like to tell them something or to have them do certain thing for you, is a chance you're taking.
I look at it as more than a chance, honestly, because you take a chance on lottery, on playing the lottery. You take a chance that you think you might win some money. If I say something to you, I'm not taking a chance because I know you. You got to know the person. And if that person wants to make themselves small enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. They will prove worthy. Is what they do as a result of you placing that trust and confidence in them. They will prove they have been worthy enough.
The lower than the scum of the earth. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Lower than the scum of, because if I tell you something, I don't go telling everybody and everything. But if I choose to tell you something and you decide, well, Claire said that and I'm going to mess up Claire, then
but it's a hard thing for me to betray people's confidence.
But you shouldn't. It should be hard.
That's the most difficult thing for me.
Yeah, you can.
Serious.
You see the thing about it. If you say something to me and you say to me, Claire, I'm telling you this. That's it. Because you tell me, if you wanted to tell your child, what do they call it again? Godchild. And Godchild, you say, and then when you say to me, I'm only telling you. But then you tell Godchild, and then you tell Kathleen, and then you tell Mackenzie, and you cannot be only me. So when he gets out there, don't come to me and say to me, oh, Claire, I tell you, my question is to you. Who else did you tell?
Oh, we say that together.
Who else did you tell? So go to the other persons and tell, because for the time you told me, you didn't hear it until you tell someone else. Go to that person and find out what did you say. Good morning to Mackenzie Whitehall. Thank you so very much. You know, Mackenzie, the pharmacist, she's on.
Yeah, good morning to you,
And Nikki Sylvester did say, hi, I'm listening between meetings. They're taking it how they can this morning.
Yeah.
And Nikki gave me the topic of these things that money cannot buy. So she's listening. So yes, here we go with talent. Talent is a natural skill that has to be discovered and honed. Just like beauty and every other thing that comes naturally, talent cannot be purchased. And that is true. If you have a talent to, what again? To walk in style. That's not a talent.
Like you. Like when you was walking yesterday morning, I didn't...
well, you're wrong not to know me. All you have to do was watch your legs. And you know it's me. If you have a great talent to play music, play different instruments, nobody cannot take that from you and nobody cannot buy that. Because it comes from you naturally.
God.
Naturally. As I say, your God-given talent.
Yeah.
You have a talent, you're an electrician, and there are a lot of people that will go and study to be an electrician, and if they do not have it in them, they would not be good. They come and make me was born after they leave. But you get that talent to be good at what you do because you God-given talent to be that. I don't think any of us become what we are without going for it. We have to have a passion for it, and then the passion makes you that very talented person at what you do. So it cannot be purchased. And anybody want to come and buy your talent, tell them they don't have enough money in this God-given world that you're going to sell it to them. Exactly. Because it cannot be bought. Here the other one, it says, purpose and passion. People attend conferences and seminars to help them discover their purpose in life. These conferences may be free or paid, but the money did not buy them the purpose. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
They already had the purpose before realizing that they needed to find it. Lots of poor people discover their purpose and leverage it to become rich. This goes on to illustrate that money can come as a result of finding purpose, but it cannot get you the purpose. A fulfilling life is often driven by a sense of purpose and passion, which cannot be purchased. These are cultivated through personal interest and commitment. So even though you have a passion for something, there's supposed to be purpose, and you cannot buy this. And in what it says, you need personal interest and commitment. You got to commit to what it is that you have the purpose for. So if I want to be the best workout instructor in the park there with my elite warriors, I can just sit by every day and say, when I go to the park this evening, I'm just making them do leg up, leg down, cross hand, and that's it. No, I go and I research the exercises and the workout that I know is going to benefit all of us that is doing that workout in the park.
Why would do that naming truth? Because the name should reflect.
Yeah, we are elite. Just as how they have the elite army, the elite navy, the elite. We are elite. We are not just a control man and a piao kind of people. You know, if I Google it. If you think I don't know, Google it.
Tell you something I'm elite.
Yeah, we are elite warriors. We are the top dogs. We are top notch. We are not.
Oh God, we are not fly.
We are not fly. But listen, if you watch us walk out in the park there, and I've rescheduled the way we walk out. On Mondays, pure aerobics. On Tuesdays, we do Tai Chi. And on Wednesdays, we do mat. We down on the ground and we walk in every part of the body known to mankind on Wednesday. So who could be more elite than us?
Oh,
That's it.
Lord. Hail Mary, your father.
Really, Becky be your mother too. Let's
Oh,
go.
gosh.
Satisfaction. We're going to satisfaction now. If there's one thing that money can never buy, is satisfaction. And this one was my favorite. Even if money finds a way to get any of the other items on this list, like love, empathy, all these other things, it can never afford satisfaction. Money increases our desires for more money. The more money, the more the hunger. And they couldn't have said it better. And I looked at it and I said, this is so true. Because we're never ever satisfied with the lot we have in life. A lot of us are going to lie and say, you know, we have a call. Let's see. Where did the call go? Um, where did it go?
I mean, where did he go?
Well, it went somewhere. It didn't stay. Caller, please call again. Because I don't know what happened to the call. Please call one more time, please. I don't know if they made a mistake. So yeah, the more money that you have, is the more money you want. There's a difference between being satisfied and being content. Right? Let me see who we get a call from. I may be able to call back that person. Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning to you too.
How are you?
Good morning.
Wow. I am playing the devil's advocate to you today,
Tell
if you
me.
don't mind. Who say in this modern times that money can't buy love?
I heard we could rent it. Nicholas Snacks, we cannot buy it, we could rent it. I'm giving you right back.
Well, some people when they just feel they own, So there you go,
I know.
But it's a very interesting topic, and one of the things you mentioned earlier on, I didn't get to hear everything about unconditional love, and sometimes the reason why I say about money probably can buy love is what is your interpretation of love? People interpret love from different perspectives, yeah, and not necessarily from a textbook kind of love. I say this to say, for example, I remember reading a story about it's. I don't want to get into race or whatever, but you would understand the race. Um, where a young girl, she was maybe around 15, was forced into marrying an older man. And in that story, because the older man was very rich, he had a lot of money and so on and so forth, and she ended up getting married to this man. They had two children. And the story went on to say that she actually fell in love with the man. So obviously, the basis of that, he was able to get this girl based on his money. Right? So he married her. And ultimately by the love. And she ended up, the story stated that she ended up falling in love with the man. They had 3 kids. The money was, of course, flowing, blah, 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 blah. He got to a certain age. She died. She became a rich person and lived a healthy life and said clearly there was no other man she could love.
Was the other men, maybe the other men and them didn't have the same amount of money?
But she fell in love with a man.
Wow.
And it had to be surrounding money. So when
The
we
money
talk about,
influence it.
yes, when we talk about money can't buy love, we have to understand the context in which we're talking too.
That's true.
Of course, I agree.
Quite true.
Because I did tell her earlier on, I said, Sparrow said, no money, no love.
That's right. I remember I said I was just trying to be the devil's advocate.
I hear you, Mama. So you walking today? You walking today at the prison or no?
Well, as usual, you have to keep going. You can't just give up. I just finished editing a thing there for someone.
Okay.
And in the middle of going through some material for something that I'm going to do soon.
Okay.
But I love the topic.
Thank
and
you.
the aspect of unconditional love also can lead a situation of danger, if I may use that word. For example, you may find a parent who have that unconditional love for that son. So, and that person get involved in some nefarious situations. And because they figure that they have this unconditional love for that child, they will protect that child to the hilt.
Yes.
Even to the extent of getting themselves in trouble. You know, so even with the unconditional love, one must be prepared to draw a line where it becomes a dangerous situation.
Yes. I call it misguided love, really and
But
truly.
it has to be, and the individual will consider it as unconditional love. You hear it all the time, you know.
Yes, yes.
You know,
Yes.
a child kill another one. Oh, that was the best child. You were so kind to me. I love him so much. Were you giving him what is truly unconditional love?
That's true.
Because unconditional love is agape love, the love that God has for us.
Yes.
In
Yes,
that
yes.
love, there is God's love to us. God don't just love us and see us getting into danger and doing wrong things and not have to live to the consequences, his consequences as well.
Exactly.
You know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
discipline and all that.
agape love is unconditional, and God ensures that He gives us checks and balances.
Yes. Yes.
So likewise, when we love unconditionally, there must be some measure of checks and balances as well in that love.
Yes.
Anyway, let
Thank
me
you
not
so
hog your
very much.
program.
Anyhow,
Thank you.
Millie,
Stop it, boy.
Shoma, I wouldn't forgive you if you don't come back with Millie at some point in time.
Let him sponsor
Honestly.
you. Shoma, let him sponsor the program.
I mean, sponsorship could always work out, and Shoma know that, but Millie is, I don't know, I just can't get over Millie.
Why you don't create your own Millie yourself?
No, you can't take the brand from the lady.
Oh.
That's just hers.
Before you go, I want to share something with you. I was going through a number of things the other day, and in 1997, it was actually February 1997, the wife of Malcolm X, and this is the first time I'm sharing this live on the radio. The wife of Malcolm X came to Grenada. It was Black History Month, and I had a lengthy interview with her, about an hour and a half long. This happened in March 1997. She was murdered in June of that same year.
Wow.
And from all appearances, all the research I've done, there were only 4 other short interviews she would have done within the States between March and the time of her demise. I found that interview the other day on CD, and I was able to convert it into put it on a flash drive.
The skin just raised.
I'll tell you this. I have to get an opportunity for the public to hear that interview. Even some of the things she spoke about in the US then, and in her time, and in Malcolm's time, continues today.
Of course, of course.
The racism and so on and so forth. You know, but one of the things that really resonated with me with that interview is she claiming that Malcolm X's mother, Louise Little, used to get the newspapers from Grenada, the newspaper, the West Indian.
Right.
And Malcolm used to be reading it. And he had that connection with Grenada growing up.
Okay.
You know, so when you hear all the big talk about Malcolm X and so on, we don't pay attention to the importance of that man to Grenada.
That's true.
I know some people came and they put a big billboard up where she used to live and whatnot. I'm sure that billboard was young murder kind of thing all over.
Where is it from, the Ladig area, Shoma?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, let me conclude by saying I don't want to. She actually gave me a autograph, a letter, I should say. You know, when she was here, which I also found. You know, and these things are so important to me. So I'm presently looking at what can be done with that particular interview.
We're going to talk about that.
And we can talk on that.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, Shoma. Take care. Have a lovely day.
Y'all too. No melee for you, baby.
Yes, the Malay lady.
Yeah, man.
So yes, just so we have to. We almost down to the wire. Or at least it's at noon. We're going to take 5 minutes, but that's all right. So we can talk about here. We talk about satisfaction, empathy, and we all have that in us, but some of us do not show it. It says, "Never have we ever heard of a man who brought the ability to empathize, and never we ever because empathy is a feeling. Feelings cannot be bought, and that is true." Empathy is about feeling something for someone. Somebody died and you feel, you empathize towards that person.
Emotion.
Yes, it's emotion. And money cannot buy that. Comes peace. Why do people employ sophisticated security systems? Because they want to have peace when they go to bed. But even with all that, peace has never been received in exchange for money. It comes as a result of a clear conscience and a good heart. And that is quite true. We all have security around our place and so to sleep at night in peace. But can we buy peace? Can we really buy peace? We can buy the security that protects us for peace, but we can never, ever, ever buy peace. Here, a good name. A proverb says, a good name is better than silver. This is like comparing two different things, a name and silver, which could be referred to as money. What is a name? It is a form of identity and how it is received. Your way of life and character help people to receive you. Overall, these things are invaluable and confidently show that money can't buy everything. While this is the case, money is necessary. So don't quit your job just because it can't buy you happiness. And do spend your money and time wisely. Spend your money and your time wisely. Also, go out of your way to make people happy. Their money can't provide this needed emotion. Do not lose or mismanage your health trying to get money. So don't put your health in jeopardy trying to get rich, is what they're saying. Because if you do not have health, you will surely never have wealth. Contentment. True contentment arises from appreciating what you have rather than constantly seeking more. It is a state of mind that money cannot create. That is contentment. And remember I said satisfaction and being content is two different ones. Yeah. So contentment is appreciating what you have rather than constantly seeking more. It is a state of mind that money cannot buy. So if you're contented with what you have in life, you wouldn't go searching for more and more and more because you will still end up hungry because you're never ever satisfied and you're never ever contented. In conclusion, understanding what money cannot buy is crucial for cultivating a fulfilling life. With financial stability, it is important. The most valuable aspects of life, such as love, happiness, and meaningful relationships, are earned through actions, experiences, and personal growth, not purchased. Emphasizing these non-material values can lead to a richer, more satisfying existence. And we have come to the end of our program for today on Take 5 and the valuable things that money can't buy. And as we look at the whole list, nothing there says that money could buy. Not happiness, not peace, not contentment, not satisfaction, not good peace of mind, empathy, nothing. Money cannot buy any of this at all. So let us say goodbye and thank you to all of you that checked in this morning on our Take 5 thing. Lorna, Mary, Keith Lalson, Kathleen Ledlow, Malka Joseph, Mary Olivachi, Chance the Game, Nicholas Snag, Natalina, Hilarion Ganpot, Faithlin Hallie Douglas, Gloria Francois, who again? Godchild, Carl Hyacinth, Steph Paul, and all of you, Bernadette Abraham, Carol Belford, Hilarion Ganford, Albert Smart, all of you for checking in and listening to our program. Let's hope something that we said in all of this help you to make a difference in your life and the life of someone that you love. And remember, family, and I'm going to go back to family as the last. Family is about a mother and a child having that connection that makes a bond through them. And if you don't have that, you are just as Pom done. And to all of the parents that are thinking of leaving their children and travel to the greener pastures, just wet the grass on your side. It will grow. Because when you do this, you're putting your child in danger, you lose the bond, and it will never ever come back together. Up to you, sir.
Well, that's it for yet another Take 5 presentation. Of course, thank you so very much to our loyal listeners and viewers out there, and I look forward to being with you next week, Tuesday, God's will, for another enlightening mental health show.
Sorry.
I don't.
We're done. So it is time for a new sing song, and you're gonna dance your way. You have Smoothie, you're gonna dance your way too. Well, dance it call out.
Brand new day, got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to find.
So take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure.
What?
Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. You're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home.
It's okay to not be okay. Let's talk it out, don't drift away. Mental health, it matters most, so come in close and raise a toast to the ones who fight each day, to the silent words they never say. You're strong, you're seen, you're truly heard. We got your back, you've got our word.
So take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home.
We laugh, we cry, we share the ride. No judgment here, just love and light. You've got a place right here to stay. So take 5 and heal today. So take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. You're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home.
For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463.
Ain't we